I'm Wolf, and this is Arcanaignition. The moon is a waxing crescent tonight, and I'm going to read some tarot. The question I'm reading this evening is from my dear friend from long ago, Scarlett, and Scarlett is writing, "How can I make an income with my talents moving forward through COVID times?" And this seems to be a variation of the most common question that I'm getting these days. And the way I see it is, so this COVID thing happened. This COVID thing is still happening, but it no longer feels like we're actively falling, right? There was this sense for a while that you couldn't measure anything and didn't know which way was up and which way was down. And now it seems like there will be a future, and we don't know what that future is going to look like, but people seem to have a little more confidence that there will be one. And so you've spent a lifetime accumulating these awesome skills and abilities, and now you're wondering how you can put them to use moving forward. And you're wondering how to make an income with your talents moving forward through COVID times. So let's ask the Robin Wood deck. Okay, Scarlett, the first card I'm pulling for you tonight Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is riding your high horse through the town and everybody is pumped to see you. Six of Wands is victory. Six of Wands is a kind of winning. It's like the kind of cis straight white male thing. Like what they probably feel like all the time is, if we could feel that, we would call that Six of Wands. And the next card I'm pulling for you Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles is about tending to your own garden. Knight of Pentacles is being really active in the world, but the world you're being really active in is the one that's in your backyard. It's the one that you can just like see from out of your window. It's investing in your soil so that you can plant next year, plant the crops that mesh with the ones you planted this year. I don't know what the word for it is. I just started gardening for the first time this year. Companion crops? It's taking care of your soil. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is doing. And something about the Pentacles that I've mentioned before is it's frequently represented by a star inside a disc. So the disc is the vessel, the vehicle, the thing. It's the money, the body, the house. But what's really valuable about it, these things, is what's inside it. What's really valuable about money is the ways we can spend it and to create joy in our lives and create security in our surroundings. And what's really valuable about the body is that we get to use it to experience the world. And what's really valuable about the house is we get to live inside it and have amazing experiences and come home and be safe from the world in it. So the Knight is about taking this energy, in this case Pentacles, and taking it into the world. So you're taking this energy of body, money, self, and when you take it out into the world, you do so in this way that is grounded. And there's something very conventional about the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe a little old-fashioned. And the last card that I am pulling for you, the Fool. Man, the Fool. I feel like whenever I pull the Fool, I just expand, and I'm full of hope and optimism, because we don't even know what we don't know, and the Fool is so happy to not know what they don't know. And this deck, the Fool has like rainbow streamers streaming off their backpack, and a flute, and roses, blue roses in their hair, and most Fools in most decks have a canine traveling companion. And the dog, it's the ultimate buddy. It's the one who loves you no matter what, who's gonna follow you around and like supports you and got your back, and is just like happy you're there. And the Fool's got a pack, and the pack's like got what they've needed in it. And the Fool might be about to step off a cliff, and this is like, obviously, watch out, don't step off that cliff. But this hopeless optimism, this having no idea what is ahead, this total beginner's mind look at the world. When I look at the Fool, I just feel like anything could happen. So now I'm going to look at these three cards together and try to pull something together that will help you. That will help you know more about how you can make an income with your talents moving forward through COVID times. All right. So first thing I'm seeing is we've got two figures on horses moving in this direction, and one figure with a pipe moving in that direction. Also, the Knight of Pentacles is the only Knight card where the horse is still. The horse isn't going anywhere or moving, it's just hanging out. Although the Six of Wands horse is moving, but it's like kind of looks like it's on a parade route, on a procession. It's not like moving off into the unknown. Okay. So, how can you make an income with your talents moving forward through COVID times? So when I look at these as a story, I see the Fool coming upon these two mounted riders. I see you setting out, starting with beginner mind. That's going to be my first bit of advice. Like, you don't know what's out there. You don't know what you don't know is out there. The world is stranger and more magical and mysterious and remarkable than you have ever dreamed. And because I know you, I know that you've dreamed it to be pretty seriously magical, remarkable, all of that. But there's more. And you take that attitude and you can walk straight into this thing where you're being cheered and where you're standing still and growing things. And to me, this looks like you being on a stage. I'm cheating a little bit because I do know about your life and I do know about your specific talents. And when I see this Six of Wands, I see you being admired. I see people cheering for you. And there's this sense of doing it with where you are. doing it in your space. And there's this sense of doing it in a totally new way that you've never done it before. I think you gotta take your burlesque to the internet. We had a conversation about a week ago about how our various talents translate to an internet version of them, and how hesitant we both have been to take our art forms and digitize it and then put it out there. And I'm seeing that the best way to stay in connection with where you are and with your space and with your home and with your material self is to take your skills of making people excited, take those talents and bring them online. How does that make you an income? It makes you an income when you look at this from your local perspective and from your sense of grounded and conventional thinking and your conventional way that you know how to do things and you know how to create community where you live and you know how to grow relationships where you live, and you do that with the sense and with the knowledge and with the acceptance that you actually don't know anything. And I'm going to add, looking at the Fool, that you have a companion in this. You have a buddy. And I don't know what that buddy looks like or what form it's in. I don't know if it's a spirit hovering over one's shoulder or if it's a person who's super in support of what you do, but you got someone in your corner right now. So take them along for the ride. I hope this helps. And if you're watching this and you would like me to answer a question of yours, send it to arcanaignition@gmail.com. And if you are looking at these cards and have an alternative interpretation which you think could help Scarlett, then feel free to leave your interpretation in the comments below. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I will see you soon.